So I'm going to show you guys my favorite series from the ground. It's the Olympic Lift leg ride series from when they are flat. Okay, so first things first, I always threaten the Olympic lift. So when they're flat and you can't put your knee in front of their knee, you have to dig your knee into their hip, okay? There's a bone right in their hip. You want to be just in front of it, below their ribs, in that space, okay? So you put your knee right there, okay? Now, we don't want our foot all the way back because we want to lift him onto our knee. And it's not possible if our foot's behind us, okay? If you can't get up there. So we have to put our foot in, almost sideways this way, so that you can actually come onto your knee. Okay? So our knee's right here, our foot's kind of sideways. Now we need some strength. The only strength we're going to get is from our right leg. So we put our right leg right next to his foot right here, not in between his legs or else it's going to get caught, but as close as we can to his foot. Okay? Our knee's here, our foot is here. Now we start threatening the Olympic lift. If he has his knee up, it's easiest to grab it. If not, we're going to just threaten it. We put our hands underneath, we get a nice tight grip, and we start pulling. So, with your hands, guys, do not use your arms at all. You want your arms absolutely straight, elbows locked, okay? And you're going to use your strength of your legs and the strength of your body to pull them onto your legs. So, I'm grabbing underneath. Okay, turn a little bit now. So, I'm grabbing underneath. Leave it flat. I don't need your help. Okay? And I'm going to start pulling. So I'm not using my arms, I'm not bending my biceps. I'm leaning back and pushing off of that right foot. Okay? If he does not defend, he's going to end up getting a little bit onto your knee, as you guys see under there. Okay? And at this point, all you have to do is push off of your right foot as hard as you can onto your back and throw him over top of you. It looks like this. Okay, a few things you guys won't notice. Again, arms are straight, I'm in here, I'm pushing off of this foot. If the foot was in between his legs, it would get caught right here. And we're on our back. So remember, foot is as close as you can get to the leg, but not underneath, not between them, okay? Back up a little bit. The other thing is, you can use that foot to help you push them over. So I'm pushing off of that foot as hard as I can, I start rolling, I keep the foot on his leg. Don't leave it on the ground. And as I'm halfway, I can use that foot to kick him over. Added strength. I use my arms, my whole body, and my foot to kick him over. Okay? If he gives it to you and he doesn't defend it, absolutely throw that move. Okay? Now if he does defend it, I get my knee in really deep. I go for this Olympic lift. Okay? A lot of people notice that that's what you want to go for. So I'm threatening it. He's going to switch his hips. Okay, he's going to try and get that leg down so I can't turn him. Even though he does that, still threaten it. Keep pulling. Make him think that you really want that move. When the whole time, I've just been getting my left leg through and in between his legs. Okay, so look from the back. As I'm threatening this move, my foot gets farther and farther in. So, threatening this Olympic lift, he switches his hips. I'm going. And all of a sudden, my leg is between his legs. Okay? So, again, we're in. I'm threatening the Olympic. I get farther and farther in, and my foot is now between his legs. Okay? Now, my right foot goes over top, and I lock. You guys see that with my feet? I lock it. And now, all I have to do, it's nice and tight, is stand up. Go onto my knees, not stand up, but straighten up. Okay? So right now, I'm above the knee. If my lock, so turn a little bit too. If my lock was below the knee, it wouldn't be tight enough. It has to be above the knee. If you feel like it's not tight enough, don't start the move yet. Reach back with your hands, pull up his leg, and tighten it. He can't stop you from doing that. So it's nice and tight. Okay? Now turn a little bit again. Now that it's nice and tight, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be jumping on a 45-degree angle over this way, over his butt and over his hip. Okay? At the same time, we're going to reach for his head. Okay? We don't reach for his head until we're almost over top. So it looks like this. Okay? So, I'm jumping on that 45-degree angle. Back up. I'm jumping on that 45-degree angle and I'm reaching for the head. Once I'm here, I grab the head and I pull it over. Okay? You're probably not going to pin your opponent from here. That's fine, okay? Let's do it from the other side. Okay? You're in here. It's not a choke. You're grabbing the head. Okay? You're probably not going to pin him, but you can try. You can start scooting back, making space, and eventually, because he can't go back that way, he's going to try, and he's going to choke himself. And I have that leg nice and tight. He's not going to be able to do it. So what you have to do when you're here is you have to be ready, okay? Because he's going to turn into you. The second he turns into you, you unlace your legs, and you step over. And you're pinning him. Okay? That was a lot, but it's a very, very good series. You threaten one move, and if he doesn't defend that move, you throw it. If he defends it hard, then your leg gets underneath because you're threatening that move. And now you have the leg lace really tight. Jump over, grab the head. We'll do it at full speed where you turn into me. I do it. I grab the head, I'm here, I'm ready for him, he turns, and I'm over. And he's essentially pinned himself. If you get good at this series, this is the only series you're going to ever have to know. I promise you that. So that is the Olympic lift and leg lace series from a flat position.